field of bright flowers lived a little firefly named Flicker. Flicker was very shy. He was scared of the dark. He was even scared of loud noises. Every night the other fireflies loved to fly high and light up the sky. But Flicker stayed hidden behind a leaf. What if something bad happens? He would worry. And one night, under a sky full of twinkling stars, the forest was calm and serene. Suddenly a thick fog rolled in, covering everything in its path. The once clear night became a mysterious maze. The fireflies, busy playing tag, didn't notice the fog creeping in. They laughed and darted around, unaware of the danger. Soon they couldn't see each other. "Help!" cried a voice, piercing the foggy silence. It was Flicker's friend Blaze, who sounded distressed and scared. "I can't find my way back!" Blaze's voice echoed through the dense fog, filled with panic and confusion. Flicker, hiding behind a leaf, peeked out cautiously. The fog was so thick he could barely see anything. He could barely see his own feeler, let alone his friends. The world around him seemed to have vanished. "I have to help," he thought, determination rising within him. He knew he couldn't leave Blaze alone in the fog, but fear held him back. The fog was so thick and the night so dark, it was terrifying. "It's too scary," whispered a voice inside him, filled with doubt and fear. Flicker hesitated, torn between his fear and his desire to help his friend. Flicker thought of Blaze, lost and alone. He imagined how scared Blaze must be. His own fear started to melt away. "I have to be brave," Flicker decided. Taking a deep breath, Flicker flew up into the fog. He turned his light on, making it as bright as he could. "Blaze, can you see me?" he called out into the thick white blanket. Section 4. Flicker to the rescue. "Flicker? Is that you?" came a relieved voice. The fog was so thick that it was hard to see anything, but Flicker's glow pierced through the darkness. Following the sound, Flicker found Blaze. Blaze had been lost in the fog for what felt like hours, his light dimming with each passing moment. Blaze was so happy to see Flicker. His spirits lifted immediately, and his light began to glow a little brighter. His light was barely a flicker itself. The dense fog had drained his energy, and he was struggling to keep his glow alive. One by one, Flicker found the other fireflies. Each one was relieved to see his guiding light, and they all began to follow him. He led them all back home, his light guiding the way through the fog. The journey was long and arduous, but Flicker's determination never wavered. By the time they reached safety, Flicker felt as bright as the sun. His bravery and unwavering spirit had saved the day, and the other fireflies were forever grateful. Section 5. A true friend. "You were so brave, Flicker," cried Blaze, his light shining with admiration. The other fireflies cheered. Flicker